KFC is one of the biggest fast food restaurants, with more than 18,000 stores worldwide. KFC was started by Colonel Sanders in 1930, and it now operates under parent company Yum Brands and Collins Food. The first Australian store opened in 1968 in New South Wales, and today KFC has over 600 stores in Australia. They employ more than 30,000 Australians and serve more than 2 million customers weekly. The people are the most important feature of the service promotion, as they are the physical manifestation of the firm's offering. However, in the case of KFC, due to it being a low-cost product based more on overall turnover rather than achieving consistent customer satisfaction, employees are often paid very little, receive most training through experience, and seem to be quite upset at their employment status. Furthermore, the people within KFC are often young. The Centre for Economic and Policy Research finds that 61% of employees in fast food are between 16 and 25, and are often seeking employment in whichever field they can get into. With their younger age and lack of real-world experience, this often leads to customers' opinions of employees to be lower due to a lack of trust being placed to those they deem to be immature and irresponsible. The processes feature is the steps that occur in the process prior to the service being delivered. In the case of KFC, its status as fast food sees the overall steps cut down to the bare minimum, with one individual breading and frying the chicken, and the front-end staff taking orders and preparing the meal. The streamlined service results in the quickest possible delivery, but quality often seems to lack, with undercooked chicken and accidents occurring, such as burns and cuts due to time pressures. The physical evidence of KFC mainly consists of the restaurant in which the service is provided. KFC is most often a franchise, and as such the building itself and the quality of the interior varies, based upon the amount of money being invested into the store. However, a standard for stores are maintained by management with WHS regulations being enforced, and a high standard of cleanliness being encouraged by upper management. This is not always the case, with maggots being found in food, serving as a testament to poor standard of cleanliness in some stores around Australia.
I've got 3 stores in the CBD of Sydney. We've got basically on George Street. So, I guess the thing that KFC is moving towards now is a more modern dining environment. So they're moving away from that family restaurant environment, trying to get to a more stylish. Inject a little bit of hipster into it potentially, and that's happening obviously slowly because obviously it's very expensive to rebuild a store, but it is happening. It is happening as we speak.
Service failures occur at critical incidents. These are points of interaction between the business and the consumer. In various KFC branches, there have been complaints of raw or undercooked chicken and even maggots in a customer's food at a Melbourne branch. These are examples of service delivery system failures, where KFC has failed to follow the correct cooking and food prep processes, and so have delivered unsatisfactory and inedible food to consumers. The service delivery process was so bad in a Bathurst store that it attracted the attention of the New South Wales Food Authority, who fined the store for failing an inspection and not maintaining the required standard of cleanliness, a clear failure in the maintenance of the tangible surroundings of the service environment. There have been other complaints appearing on sites such as Facebook and TripAdvisor, where consumers have tried to voice their outrage about their service failure experiences at various KFC stores. This includes issues with inattentive staff and unreasonably slow service. One customer complained about staff getting orders wrong and ignoring customers, another complaining about long lines which took ages to move.
Well, I guess it is that balance. It's a balance
Yeah.
between the labour cost versus. I mean, you could hire 100 people to serve on front counter, but there would obviously be through that there's an inefficiency that occurs. So if you have too many people on front counter, they become, I guess, start joking around, and you start getting a lot of wasted labour. So there's a point of efficiency where you're becoming more and more efficient as you have more people, but then as you put too many people on, it actually can slow things down in a sense, because people start bumping into each other, and it stops being seamless and starts being cluttered. And we've done that as well. And it is a constant battle of trying to have enough people doing something, not laying idle. They're doing other tasks if they can, keeping the place tidy, and being efficient.
By implementing training modules and strategies, stores can greatly improve customer service. Training modules could be available online and be interactive, which makes it easier for the staff to refer back to, and mandatory testing could be carried out semi-annually. Moreover, in the case that mistakes and unfortunate accidents occur as a result of staff handling to customers, managers could give away free food or coupons and use them as a recovery strategy. Moreover, sharing insights on KFC's values and ethics with the employees is equally important, as KFC, being a franchise, must be subjected to standardization of service. In the hospitality and retail industry, complaints are quite frequent. Working environments being extremely fast-paced and products being high demand, stores are expected to fall short of certain criterion at certain times. When all goes wrong, there must be tangible strategies such as giving away free food, coupons and discounts. But what happens when that is not enough, and the customer reaches the stage of filing a formal complaint? Managers should therefore exercise other forms of strategies, where they respond back and make conversation with the customer to have a better understanding of the problem. Once the manager has all the information, they are then to come with solutions. It is beneficial to keep the customer in the loop in regards to the procedure. An effective management would also use the information and content gained due to the complaint to implement and alter strategies that might be either new or modified. At first, empowering the frontline was initially applied in the manufacturing sector. The idea also works well for the service sector, particularly for KFC, which requires frontline employees to have a high level of personal contact with customers. KFC is a high-contact service and gives frontline employees the opportunity to know customers' needs and offer more satisfying experiences. A reliable, caring and sensitive frontline service provider can predict customers' needs and offer a special level of customization that leads to customer delight. Furthermore, customer experience and service quality tends to be variable, and frontline employees in KFC may be able to help the company recover from service failures if given adequate leeway to find satisfying remedies. Overall, there are 3 solutions we have discussed, which are training staff, close the loop, and empower the front line. We think the best solution to improve KFC's service recovery is to empower the front line. Empowering the front line will achieve quicker recovery times and greater customer satisfaction, because employees will be able to provide attentive, personalized services if they have been empowered, allowing them to quickly respond to consumers' special needs and complaints, and also raise customer satisfaction by resolving problems quickly. To conclude, empowering the front line will be an important recovery strategy which will help KFC resolve service failures. Because providing the best consumer experience possible is a fundamental that every service needs to practice, and a good way to do this is through making service recovery more effective through empowering the front line.